Yes, guys, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy, back again with another video. And obviously, like I said, I'll be trying to update you with whatever happens around Arsenal. But there is something we need to discuss, and I'm going to ask you a question at the beginning of this video so that you answer it in the comments below. Please let me know who, how should I say, how would you spend £250 million if Arsenal is given? Who do you buy in £250 million? Because according to 90 Min, that is our transfer budget, and that is what we are going to discuss in this video. I'll also discuss some reports around Joachim Correa saying that Arsenal have actually gone in with the bid. I've seen those reports, so I'll talk about that just at the end of the video. But our focus is 90 Min have said Arsenal have been given £250 million. That is the budget Mikel Arteta has to use to rebuild Arsenal, to get us back to winning ways, to get us back to the club we want to be. Please make sure you smash a like on the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn on the notification bell, of course, as well. And the video is brought to you by OneXpert. Of course, they bring you all your betting tips, all your betting, all your games available for betting. You can bet on the Euros right now. We are in the Euros. Look, they're not so fascinating for me. I've not seen. I love Spain. I'm supporting Spain, and we have had a slow start. But that doesn't mean everything is shit. I think Belgium is doing well. I think England is bottling it. But just do me a favor. Go and use my promo code Cossy Media on OneXpert if you love betting. And with my promo code, you'll be able to win more than $130 now with a 200% bonus. So that is it with OneXpert, and let us get into it now. So it was yesterday in the evening when I saw this story, and I decided to give it some time and try to think about it and try to sieve it and let the information sink in. And these are the two stories that I've been looking at, and they are both from 90 Min. One has been retweeted by the Daily AFC, but still the source is 90 Min, and the other is 90 Min exclusive. And now they're saying that Arsenal have been given a massive summer transfer budget with nearly 250 million available to spend on new players. That is massive. That is fucking massive. Look, that's fucking massive. And of course, the AFC Daily did say that Arsenal are prepared to back Mikel Arteta with nearly 250 million pounds, or with 250 million pounds this summer. Potentially 5 new signings incoming. There is substance to Arsenal's interest in Ben White, Madison, Bissouma, Ramsdale, and more. And the source is still is still 90 Min. So we are going to discuss those stories in this segment. Make sure you smash the you smash a like on the video. But what I want in this video, or what I want in this on this story, is what or who would you buy with 250 million pounds? Look, we are all skeptical about the Cronkies. It's very hard for us to say, you know what, Cossy, we believe the Cronkies are going to back us, but how would you spend the 250 million pounds? I'm going to tell you how I would spend that money. And I'm also going to tell you the credibility of this story, why I think it could be true, and why I think it could be a smoke screen. So let us get into it. Now, the first thing is 90 Min is a credible source. Very, very credible. I've not seen them publish fucking propaganda for clickbait and to get views and retweets and things like that. They are credible. I know many of the journalists who work there. Personally, do follow them, and I do like basically I do like their tier lists. But obviously, like I said, they are very, very credible. Now, it's a point in time when many Arsenal fans are facing what you would call a lack of transfer frustration. Many clubs are signing players, and someone told me, you know what, Cossy, Barcelona have almost brought in 6 players in this in this summer. However much they have brought in so many free agents, but they have got the deals done. And the question is, why aren't we getting the deals done? Is it the money? What is the fucking problem? Now, we have understood from 90 Min the money is gonna be 250 million pounds. That is what we have to spend. It's you know, it's a little bit crazy. You've got to be so skeptical about this. One is every summer Arsenal has been at least approximately promised 100 to 200 million pounds to spend, and that money in the past 10 years has never come. Every single summer Arsenal has been self-dependent. Arsenal has been supporting itself. Arsenal has been fighting by itself to getting its own players. We have never had the Cronkies back us with 100 million or 150 million. The biggest amount of money, the largest amount of money they gave us was the Thomas Partey 45 million pounds. That is the money they gave us to trigger the release clause. The rest of the money this club has been spending has been money coming from its pockets. Now, with COVID-19 affecting us and affecting the finances of the club, and we have done so poorly, is it time for the Cronkies to back us? Is it time for the Cronkies to take responsibility and say, you know what, enough is enough. We've got to back this club. The loyalty the fans have shown us is just amazing. We've got to back, we've got to back them. But so look, trusting the Cronkies right now is a big problem. One, they have a problem. The club is in a desperate form. Someone wants to buy the club, they don't want to sell, and they have said, and as an excuse in their defense, that you know what, we don't want to sell this club because we are going to back the manager, because we are going to buy players, because we are going to invest. Good, it's time for you to invest. You've said that in May, you say that in March, it's June, it's July. You've got to invest the money. The time is now. So when 90 men say Arsenal is going to be given that budget, I trust them. I really do love them. I take them as a very credible source, but you can never trust the Cronkies because they're capitalists, and that's the only reason you will never trust them. They have been agents of distrust. They have been fucking liars. They have lied to the fans for a full decade. There is no way you just coming out and saying, you know what, I'm eventually gonna believe them. But let us get into how would I spend the 250 million pounds, and is it the money we need to win a title? Now the truth is, with or without player sales, Arsenal can raise 250 million pounds. The fucking Cronkies can give us that money. Honestly, they can't give us the money because they have it, but it's not money that can win us a title. Honestly, 250 million pounds is money that can win Manchester United the title because they have assembled their team for the past 2-3 years. They have the likes of Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Harry Maguire. They have good goalkeepers in David De Gea. Yes, 250 million pounds, 100 million for Jadon Sancho. Probably you get 50 million for a proper CDM and getting another backup midfielder and another backup winger. Around 250 million pounds. United can win a title. Arsenal, we are nowhere near winning a title with 250 million pounds. Trust me, we are no way near. We are almost 10 signings of competing for the Premier League. We are almost 10 signings for competing for any good silverware. Honestly, this is not money that's gonna give us a title. 250 million pounds is money that can give us shape, form a foundation, form a basis for the next 3 or 4 years. That is it. Because if you give me 250 million pounds, look, I'm not going for Maddison as a person. I love him, I rate him so much, but I'm not going for Maddison. If you give me 250 million pounds, I'm looking for a proper number 10 in that area. Look, Buendia is gone. I'm going for Martin Odegaard probably. You could go for Martin Odegaard. That is 60 million euros. I'm going for a proper right back. That is around 60 million euros. I'm going for a proper left back, a backup left back. That is around 10 million euros. And I'm going for a proper central midfielder. That's around 50 million euros. So if I'm gonna spend that money, honestly, I would spend it on 4 players that are quality. Bring in Kamavinga, 60 million euros. Bring in Martin Odegaard, 60 million euros. Bring in Ashraf Hakimi, 70 million euros. I would hijack that deal if I had 250, 250 million, fucking pounds. I would hijack that, Ashraf Hakimi deal. But look, I think, it only makes sense. It makes a lot of sense when Arsenal come out and say, you know what, we are eventually gonna back our manager. We are eventually gonna back our fans. Actually, many people think you're backing the manager. You're not backing the manager. You're backing the fans. It is the fans that have given you the support. It's a date. You're giving back to the fans. So the 250 million pounds. Thank you so much. We want that money. We need it. But it is not enough to win the title. Next summer we need 100 million, and the next summer we need 100 million because we want to challenge for titles. Personally, want to see Arsenal challenging for titles. So because our priorities are so many, I don't know how Arsenal is preparing to spend that money. But all I can confirm is a centre back is coming in, 2 midfielders are coming in, a right back could come in, and as well as a backup left back. A striker is also on the cards, but I don't think we will get in a striker. 250 million pounds. That is the story I had to discuss for you. Like I said, Arsenal have also apparently made a bid for Lazio midfielder Correa. Now this is a story that has been around for some time, and I'm still monitoring it. But look, I mean, Arsenal could sign in anyone. We have the potential to sign in anyone, and we have the hunger to bring in any player because we had a shit season. That's it. So I'll speak to you about more of the transfer news later on. All you have to know at the moment is that Arsenal are seriously being given 250 million pounds to spend, according to 90 men. Is it a story you believe? Is it a story you don't believe? I wouldn't care if you believe it, because all of us are Arsenal fans and we want the best for our club. And I wouldn't mind if you do not believe it, because all of us have been fooled by the Cronkies, and it is something that we cannot forget. I'll speak to you very, very soon. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and press the notification bell as well.